What the heck is this?
It's Kaiser Chiefs.
Wow. I don't know anything about any Kaiser Chiefs.
I think I did my first Leno with them.
Yeah, it's probably 10-ish years old.
What is this, your emo bullshit?
No. It's like Brit rock.
They used to tour through too.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, they did.
My mistake.
I forget the song. What was that big song?
Beautiful
Well,
Day?
No.
It was either this or Every Day I Love You Less and Less.
No.
You're kidding me.
I remember they had a very
This was big.
chorus. The chorus was
Oh,
a bit
I know
redundant.
this song. And the Law one. Yeah.
Yeah, it's The Clash.
I fought the law.
Send me a copy of that statement. I'm dying to see that.
Really?
The staircase is so great.
Although the 3 episodes could have been done in one.
I didn't finish it yet,
It's okay.
but I will.
I didn't love that whole.
It's kind of like Making a Murder. Those last couple episodes.
Yeah, you're like, got it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
I already know what's happening. Yeah, when
Wrap it
he's
up.
like, when you get to episode 8 and you're like, he is guilty. You're
That's
like,
why I liked Evil Genius so much, because it's 4 episodes.
yeah.
And you knock them out, and it's all good.
Even Rajneeshi.
Yeah.
By the way,
yeah.
I think maybe one person on Instagram figured out that the suit that I was wearing to NXT Takeover Chicago on the WWE Network was a bit of a tip of the hat to the Rajneeshis.
I told you to put some orange in there.
I didn't have any
Was
orange.
it on purpose, or are you just a horrible wardrobe owner?
First of all, my suit looks fucking
words.
awesome. Look at this.
Yeah,
A
it's
horrible
nice suit.
wardrobe
It's nice
owner.
suit.
I look great. Shirt looks great. Tie looks great.
Should have had some orange in there.
And I should have worn an orange, like a pocket square.
Yep.
Just as a little tip of the hat to the Rajneeshis.
Yeah, I like the tie.
Look at me. I look like $1 million.
No, you really don't.
Yeah.
What?
No.
At least
However much.
You
it
look
is.
like less than $30.
no. I was gonna go at least 600 thou.
What was your shoe choice with this outfit?
Yeah.
Just some black shoes. I don't wear sneakers and suits. I think it's tacky.
You're right, it is.
that was like
It's
your
1980s comic on Evening at the Improv.
Yeah. No, I never wear sneakers and suits. I think it's my sneakers do the talking in my normal outfits. But when I wear suits, I mean, look at that suit. You think you need to compliment it anymore? You know what I mean?
You come correct.
Thanks, bud.
How great? No, it's not great. There's Scott Baio is not having assault charges filed by prosecutors. I'm guessing that's a timing issue too. It's
just
so
time-
long
yeah.
ago.
Yeah,
it doesn't mean he didn't do it.
That's just statute of limitations stuff.
But how great is it that Chris Hardwick's text messages, and again, now unless there's a proof that or something information she has that we are not privy to, because again, we can only talk about what we have been told. Hardwick's text message, his response to her,
Makes
he
it
seems
tough.
like a pretty reasonable motherfucker, way more than I've ever been when ending a relationship.
Well, he sends long ass text messages.
He did, but it was pretty reasonable, and he yeah.
see her
Could
go
somebody
back
print
down.
that, or somebody's printed that out? Hopefully, a bigger font. It's a long one, but it looks like in his mind they had separated, and he felt she was cheating and still seeing this person. And
So-
he ended it pretty definitively.
And I think the bigger thing, though, more than just, I mean, the breakup text is clearly just the end of a relationship.
Yes.
Oh, God.
The thing that's really damaging for her is that not only did she text him over and over and over and over again after he ended
7
it,
months later.
but 7 months later
Hey,
she sent another
are we
text.
okay yet? Stop.
And it looks from the screen grabs like he sent this one breakup text and that was it.
It looks like he just, which I admire his, because no matter how bad an ending for a relationship is, no matter how painful it is, no matter how devastating it is, I a lot of times find myself unable to separate from it.
Right. And, you know, even if she was losing her mind a little bit when he first sent her the text and just kept texting him, please, no, I'm like, okay, I can still believe in, like, I think Stockholm Syndrome is a thing. Stuff
Right,
happens.
yeah.
But I found it to be very damaging to her case that 7 months after the whole thing, she texted him again saying,
Again.
like, can we please make this better? And it's like, if it was that abusive, it doesn't excuse the fact that he may have blackballed her.
Blackballing is fucked up, but here's the bottom line. Physically abusing somebody or beating somebody up, if you're dating a guy and you think the guy's just a dick, then fucking leave. If that's what this was.
What are you shouting for?
Because it annoys me.
But wait,
It annoys me that, again, if he was blacklisting her or he was truly abusing her, but if the guy, if you're dating someone who's just a dick, because what happens is people have shitty relationships with people who turn out to be assholes.
Correct.
And then that's getting lumped in with people who are rapists. Like that's lumped into the same discussion.
It is.
As people who are fucking drugging women, as people who are holding a career over their head and going, fuck me or I'm going to ruin you.
Right.
Those are different things.
Definitely.
One is, hey, this is a guy who might be too dominating. But if you say, hey, I left my ex-girlfriend because she didn't fuck me enough, okay, that's not the nicest thing to say to your girlfriend. And as a woman, if a guy says that to you, you should go, you know what? Fuck you, buddy. I'm taking off.
You should.
You
Yes.
know? But I've stayed when I shouldn't have stayed too. Why does this annoy me? Because I've stayed when I knew things were not the way I wanted them to be. And I'm a dumb motherfucker sometimes, and I put myself through a tremendous amount of pain,
but
which I didn't have to.
You know when you're blaming yourself, though. Like, you know when you should be blaming. Like, you know that it wasn't, in your scenario, somebody else doing that to you that you should have been aware of that from the beginning.
I tell you, because I saw red flags at times. In my life, when I look back and I'll see a red flag, and I can remember glossing over the red flag because I didn't want it to be that way. I wanted it to be a different way, and it just wasn't. And
but do you think that was the other person's fault?
No, I'm a fucking grown man, and I was older, but it didn't matter. I'm an adult person, and again, if you're in an abusive, horrible, physically abusive relationship
Or emotionally abusive, that's a thing.
a truly yeah, I guess so. It can be a thing, sure, but you do have the freedom to walk away. Again, I'm not talking about the fear of somebody beating you up is a lot different than, hey, this guy is a guy who I like to be with, and he's an asshole, and I'm staying with him.
So I think
I hope Bonnie's not listening to this. Here's the thing, too.
I've stayed when I shouldn't have stayed many times.
I think he's in recovery, and that's where they've talked about it. Like he's, it's known. And I've said this before, and and it's a cliche, but people with our background get comfortable in uncomfortable situations. That's what we're used to, chaos in our lives. So you get comfortable with it. So sometimes you're going, well, this is my norm, this uncomfortable. So why would I get out of it?
So I think that what I said yesterday was the fact that not the fact that if he blackballed her.
How do you blackball? I mean,
if you're Chris Hardwick, you call producers and you blackball people.
Yeah.
But if that's true, then I could definitely give credence to the argument that she was afraid and wanted to stay in the relationship. The problem is that if you're afraid somebody's going to ruin your career and you're out of the relationship, you probably don't text them again 7 months later and try to get back in.
Well, the thing is this, and what type of blacklisting was it? Like, if I was dating somebody,
yeah,
and that person cheated on me, and we were involved professionally, and then wanted to do something I was a part of, I would tell whoever I was working with, I'm not working with that person.
But would you say don't hire them for anything?
I don't know if that's what he said. I'm only telling you what I would do. Would I say that? No.
That's the difference between blackballing and not wanting to work with somebody.
Yeah.
I don't think that there's anything wrong with not wanting to work with an ex.
Work with somebody.
But if you're like, let's say you used to work, even if you're not even in a relationship, if you used to work with somebody and a company's like, yeah, I want to bring them on. I think if you go, I don't want to work with them, that's fine. But if you say, I don't want you hiring them for anything here, it's fucked up.
This was a pretty reasonable. Sorry, Rich. This is the most reasonable breakup text I've ever seen.
That's the longest text.
It is a long one, but it's the most reasonable.
Probably should have been an email.
Breakup text I've ever seen.
How many times do you think he wrote and rewrote it? Imagine if his text app died.
Well, I'm going to
guess. Like, fuck.
I'm going to guess he's done what I've done, which was write it in a note app, whatever, and then you copy and paste it, and you reread it a few times. The last time I had one of these, I sent an email after I broke all contact. I sent an email, which wasn't horrible at all. It was
because I guess if you're texting and then you start going like, oh, that's stupid, and you're like, delete, send. Oh shit!
That's why
you don't want to do that.
Have you blocking people is hard. It's necessary
on your phone,
but it's hard.
I've never done it.
Yeah, I've done it.
What do you mean it's hard to do?
Mentally, it's hard. Mentally, it's hard.
Oh,
because that's really cutting out a person in your life that you know.
On Twitter, it's easy as fuck.
Well, that's easy.
It's different,
Yeah,
though.
that's
I mean,
easy.
like in a real relationship, it's like one of those things where you block somebody. It's like, oof, what if they're trying to, then you start, what if they're trying to, and you block them all
different.
ways.
What if
Yeah, they're not.
you block people on Twitter, Rich?
I probably on the way to the bathroom, I blocked 5. But like, I don't understand, and people, look, There are so many creeps out here. You know, I mean, I was a creepy person back in the day. I never did anything against anybody's will.
He was just a guy trying to get laid.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
all.
You're still a creep though.
Yeah, but how
Yeah.
are people losing careers without? Isn't it innocent until proven guilty?
Well, the problem is like AMC immediately yanked his show, and again, like I said,
Upon review,
I have to say I don't know. Somebody said that
Yeah.
there's proof to what she says.
She said that there is.
and so one of her friends backed her
She
up
said
on
there's
Twitter.
photo and video.
Well, of course, a friend's going to back you up.
I mean, he said he's seen
Oh,
it. But so we can only go by what they're telling us. But this breakup text is a fucking reasonable text. And I know that there's emotional abuse. I'm not saying there's not. But I'm saying is
7 months later.
as a grown man, I've stayed when I shouldn't have stayed. And I've stayed because I wanted things to be different and I wanted them to be better and I didn't want them to be what I knew what they were.
But that's not the person's fault. That's your fault.
That was my
That's what
fault
you're saying.
because I ignored the red flags and I saw them.
Yes.
And I can lie to myself and pretend I didn't see them. I saw them. And I knew they were there
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't want them to be there. I wanted this person to be different. Like I've done that in my life.
well, also too, you think you can change the person. A
You-
lot
you-
of people think
Yeah.
they can,
You want
which
them-
is a God complex because you can't fucking.
It's a God complex, but it's also just, hey man, sometimes you just like somebody and you want things to be different and
Yeah.
you want it to be better and you don't want it to be what it is, but it is that way.
You don't want to change them for them even necessarily. There's something, you like them. There's just this thing that is stopping things from working and you just want to change that so it works.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Yep.
But I think the emotional abuse only really kicks in when something is being dangled above you and you feel powerless.
You know, I can
Yeah.
see Chris
Right.
Hardwick,
Right.
Hardwick
That's right.
losing, you know, his career for not being funny. But for this,
Okay. That's- the only thing that I think is hurting, well, not the only thing. One of the things that I think is hurting Chris Hardwick here, though, is that his entire brand and everything he does has been built around this image of he's a great guy, right? Like he's always the nice guy. So I think that this thing just hurts him in that respect.
I mean, he never struck me as that guy. I mean, I'm not saying he's not a nice
Well, that's
dude.
his-
But I get, maybe it is. Maybe I see him from a different point of view.
Yeah, I mean, his whole talk show interview style is sort of like friends with everybody.
Oh, okay.
Nice guy. He's the guy, every girl likes him. He's the
like
guy
a-
that everybody likes.
a successful Eddie F.
Eddie Ift.
Or whatever.
Said his name wrong.
I never met the guy. Bonnie met him. Bonnie went on a date with him, with Chris Hardwick.
3 weeks ago.
Oh, she did?
Yeah, she went on a date with him.
They were both cheating.
Yeah, she went on a date with him like 3 weeks ago.
How'd she say it went?
So it was okay. I mean, he didn't tell her not to drink or anything.
Right.
I guess he wanted.
Yeah,
to.
When
But
did he
this-
go through recovery? Do we know?
Don't know.
No,
Okay.
I
But
think
there's
he's
two
got
sides-
like about 18 years.
There's two sides to everything. And like when a woman comes out and makes allegations like that, and yeah, they're serious and you got to listen, but you can't just condemn the guy without finding out there's any truth in it.
Right.
And he did respond, and people didn't like his response. And then he released his text messages.
Nerdist taking him off is not a big deal because he wasn't with the Nerdist anymore
No, but I
anyway.
mean to
Sold
scrub
it.
a guy like he never existed in your is stupid because he was the founder of that pie. At least wait until the facts come in. If it comes like Cosby's been proven guilty, and when 100 women accuse you of something, that's bad.
Right.
yeah,
Right. I think.
Voss.
I think, and plus, like,
accident.
even what's the accusation here? Like, even if every accusation about Chris Hardwick is true, it's not rape. You know what I mean? So, I think that AMC could easily put him back on TV, and probably should. But it also depends. Like, these texts came out yesterday afternoon. TMZ posted them. They didn't talk about who the source was, but clearly this came from Chris Hardwick. I mean, right?
Of course, I
Right.
hope so.
Right. It has to have. So, who knows if now this chick is going to turn around and unleash evidence? Maybe the evidence is not as bad as she's making it out to be. Maybe it's
I don't
worse.
know.
Who knows?
I have no idea because again, I know nothing about her, and I never saw them together.
Right. Right. Let's go to Paul in New Jersey. What's up, Paul?
Hey.
Hey guys, a few things. Number one, does Chris Hardwick really have enough power to blacklist anybody?
Well, it's not about talent, dude. It's
He
about power
said
when you
power.
blacklist it. It's
No,
not,
he said power.
He said
I know
power,
it's-
but
oh,
it
power.
didn't say
Enough
talent
power
on the
to black-
screen. He does. He does.
yeah, when he had the
okay.
hold on, when he had the I don't know about blacklisting. It depends on what part of entertainment they're in. Like, could he blacklist me or Sam or Vaughn? No, but from that
But a lot
corner
of that
of
is
the industry, sure.
our talent shining through, too.
Okay.
Well, yeah, our gift.
Number
Yeah.
two,
But if you're on his
number
network,
two, Jimmy,
maybe
if
he
you
could.
really want to get pissed off on a story, take a look at MikeSouth.com, which is like a porno news site. and read the story under riffraff that this girl just accused him of trying to hook up with her, and that was it.
Yeah, but
it's hilarious.
riffraff?
You got to read
he's
this.
a
And
rapper.
They call her out on it also.
Thanks, buddy. Yeah, Riffraff is a rapper.
Well, he's denying.
But I also don't
denies
know.
a rape. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, and it's not getting any credibility. It's not like it's got any legs. So I don't know how much credence we want to give it anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if it's just on this website, who cares?
Okay. Yeah. I don't even know who Riff Raff is.
And plus, his name speaks of who he is.
I've never hated a hat more than yours.
It's really bad. I hate what's under it.
I hate
nothing.
I hate everything about myself.
Fair.
Oh, Rich, I'm sorry to hear it.
Fair.
Oh, you're okay with that?
Fair.
I wanted to console him. You're okay.
No.
You're fine with
Fair.
that. Yeah, Chris basically he sent a text message, according to TMZ and everything. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 long paragraphs.
Yep.
And he talks about he has a much more accurate picture about everything that's going on, particularly with you. I guess this guy Sam. And I don't know if I think he's the guy that she was cheating on. I guess they were going on a break, but it was one of those breaks where he didn't know that she was going to be hooking up with other people,
And she was still with this guy Sam.
right. And it's like,
just say it. Just tell us what happened.
well, I don't want to.
Hold on. I'll read some of it.
I like this Sam Roberts.
Some
Okay, good.
things
It's such a long text.
have
We only have an hour and a half.
It's so long.
recently come.
It's recently. Recently.
You sometimes just want to actually do the entire thing.
Do you understand? Every fiber of my being wants to read this as Edgar and
Torture
take
the
11
audience.
11 minutes? There's no way you get it done in 11.
No.
You're probably right.
Because I looked
Take
down.
way
like,
longer.
I wasn't looking at the paper, and I really thought what you just read was a full line. It wasn't even half of one line.
No.
And we're like, you're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 100 lines. I don't know.
It's very, very well written. And again,
I'm certainly not blaming you for all of our problems. I know I'm a pain in the ass and that I work too much and have trouble snapping out of work mode. I know that I get insecure and frustrated easily and that you sensed hesitation from me. But I swear on everything that I have that any hesitation you sense from me was being in my own head and flustered trying to figure out how to fix it all. I'm a fixer. Blah, 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 blah,
even
blah.
that isn't wanted, I guess, but
and
not
it-
always the best communication.
And it kills me that you honestly believe that I didn't love you and didn't make every effort I could to try to make you happy. You must know that I'm an okay guy and really did have the best of intentions. And then he closes off with,
And he goes, I would have absolutely stayed by your side and figured this out with you.
yeah,
At a certain point, I think you just didn't believe me because you batted a lot of it away. This is not a guy doing damage control in the media years later.
mm-mm.
This is the actual text you're sending to the other person.
From 2014.
Yeah, this is the text. That's like if you're in the room and you're both discussing drapes and you're going, those are blue, and she's going, no, they're red. Like you're both addressing the same thing. Must be how he really felt because this is your breakup text.
And I hate to tell you, but guys that have a whole bunch of jobs and a lot of them are self-made are not fun. Like those guys who like have a lot of fun jobs and host shows and do this and do that and are all over the place are not fun in real life.
But even if he's not a fun
people,
guy,
I say guys.
Yeah.
People who do all this stuff are not fun.
Because they're
people.
consumed by everything.
Exactly right.
But the
Yeah,
idea
yeah.
of her saying he said again sexually assaulted, that's a very harsh label.
It is.
If a guy's pushy for sex, or even if he's a dick about it and goes, "Hey, I like to fuck a lot, and if you don't want to fuck, even if he's that blunt and callous, yeah, you could leave and go, that guy's a fucking asshole." But that doesn't constitute sexual assault if you're willingly having sex with a guy and he's not holding anything over your head. Like
right,
again,
unless there's something being held.
you're-
Like if I don't do this, I won't.
get this job. That's a different thing. But
So
Yeah.
I can't do that.
no, you shouldn't do that.
It's preferable.
But if you're
that you
dating
don't.
a guy and he's just aggressive, not even aggressive, he just wants a lot of sex, and you're
Right.
giving it to him because you don't want to upset him, well, then stop giving it to him because you don't want to upset him.
Right. If he goes like, I need more sex than you want to give me for this relationship to work, it's okay to be like, yeah, this isn't going to work.
I've argued about sex with women before I've dated. Like, there's been times where they've wanted it and I didn't, or I've wanted it. It's a point of contention with every couple.
What about that girl who you were her gigolo?
Yeah.
Remember, she took you on a vacation,
Took about multiple vacations.
but the understanding was many sexes,
well, it's just kind of whenever she wanted it.
which was
Constantly.
Was
Yeah.
she older?
No, she was a couple years younger than me.
Hot.
Yeah,
She just loved your
money,
hog.
Money.
a lot of money.
She loved your hog.
Yeah,
She was
Yeah.
Asian?
yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah. And it was just, and then she would, if I wouldn't give it to her, or it was like in the morning, and you just don't, your shitty breath, and you're just kind of like, look, I'm just kind of getting my head together. She would get so shitty. She gets so angry at me about it. And then she would be shitty the entire day till we had sex.
Wow, good for her. I mean, she paid for the fucking vacation.
Yeah,
paid-
exactly.
She literally
Mr.
paid for
Stingy
everything.
Dick. Take
Yeah.
that fucking hog out and put it to work, boy.
that was a gigolo relationship. So that, to be fair, she's in the right on that
But there's
one.
only so much in the well. You know what I mean?
Right,
Like,
you're just because you're a gigolo doesn't mean you don't have the same laws of you're just a human being.
Exactly, yeah, but don't get on the plane if you don't
Yeah.
have a fucking
Look,
bag full of cum.
That's right.
You know what? Now, was she like a millionaire a bunch of times over type money?
she's
I want to see if he
Was
got money
she
out
a
of it.
millionaire a bunch of times over?
A couple
my
times.
God.
What do you
Hold
say?
on, please.
Did
I
she
love
have
you,
a-
Rich, but
a
let me just drink in that
multimillionaire?
sentence. A millionaire a bunch of times over.
Did she have a
What?
buzz?
61.
See, you're always into like fucking grammar, but what I'm saying is,
Did she have a bazillion dollars?
Exactly.
she's very.
Did she have more money? Hold on, Aunt Rich. Did she have more money than God?
Did she have so much money she could build a rocket ship?
She does have a lot of money.
are you still seeing her?
No, no.
Why?
The
It just-
gigolo lifestyle wasn't for
Yeah.
him.
Does she want a limp, sexually incompetent, depressive?
She also lived in L.A., which made it hard.
Troy made enough money to get his tits done and then walked away. Is that right?
Well, I mean, I just got my tits done, and she didn't pay for my tits.
What do you mean you got your tits done? Tattoos or
No, I got Coolsculpt.
you didn't get tit implants?
Yes,
No.
it's a breast augmentation.
No,
Yeah,
it's
he got
not
an- he got an
Sam,
augmentation.
It's not an
What do you
augmentation.
mean? They were too big?
Yeah, I got him cool sculpted.
You got to cool sculpt him so you can make him the right shape
Yeah,
before
you
you
could do
slide
that to
the
your middle.
implant in.
No, I don't need to. But
Yeah, right.
Here's the thing.
You
No, it's not going to happen. I'm not getting in a fight with my wife again. So don't
Why do
even
you
think
fight
about
with
it.
your wife?
Yeah, you know why.
well, let me, wait.
Is
I
it
want
your
to.
four rings?
Huh?
Your 4 rings?
Oh, I get in a fight with her because of that. Everything. So wait, how?
Does she ever think she's married an ass?
Yeah, she goes. I thought in the beginning it was an act, but it's really you. She goes, "You're a true fucking asshole." I thought it was an act.
Here's my only thing. I don't think that Cool Sculpt is real. I think it's fake news.
No, I definitely notice a difference already.
Okay,
Oh,
well,
is
you
that
know
the
what?
ice thing? The cool thing they put around.
So
you?
they freeze it for like an hour,
yeah.
Here's
and then it kills the fat.
and you have to pay for it, right?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, of course.
expensive.
So here's the only I would have to see your tits compared to somebody who did not have Cool Sculpt.
I'll do that.
to
Jordan
really-
didn't have
I'll do
cool
that.
scope.
Cool scope?
What's it called?
I'm not helping you. I'm not helping you.
Okay, let's
Oh, look at
Troy,
cool
would you show
scope.
your tits off?
Sure.
I'd love to see the
I
progress.
would get a cool sculpt done, though.
Listen to me.
Yeah.
You think I'm taking my shirt
I didn't
off?
even talk. I'm not talking about. I'm just talking about Troy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Are we going to compare? Is that what you want?
Well, we'll get. I mean, maybe we'll get there.
No, we won't.
I know. I'm not asking you to
Listen
do
me.
it.
I'm telling you, I'm not getting in a fight tonight.
Okay.
Yeah, you feel a little difference, huh?
do.
And then you want it pissing it out. Like it fucking it freezes the fat cells and kills them.
But
Yeah.
you could buy those machines yourself from Mexico.
Well, you know, could also be beheaded in Mexico.
Yeah.
I can't see any difference.
I can't see.
But I
any.
don't know what they were like before. You feel it?
Yeah, like right in here.
Are your Jim? Do you have better tits or worse tits?
Oh, worse. Yeah, he's in better
Worse
shape.
tits.
Yeah, of course.
What about you?
Worse.
Do
But
you?
when I'm not eating, my tits are actually not that bad anymore. But I can still go for what he has.
But you know what? Like you have definition. So if you just
yeah, like you feel mine.
It just becomes muscle, and then it really looks like tits.
Where would
Yeah.
you get?
but
Where,
it's supposed to if you have
but I don't
muscle.
want that.
Oh, you don't want
No,
muscle?
I want
You want it flat?
a little more lean. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, see, mine are like bosoms. You want to poke my chest, guy? You can
Yeah,
poke.
go ahead.
You,
Okay.
you can feel it.
Jim's pretty solid.
Look at-
It's not bad, but they're like tits.
well, you can't tell with
Voss
the
is a
shirt on.
rock.
Yeah, let's
No, that's not
compare.
going to happen. No, it's not going to happen.
Come on, Rich. Rich, you're just
Listen,
flexed a
this
minute
is
ago.
hack. Let me tell you something. I'm not getting in a fight. You don't know the fight I had last time.
Tell me about
What
it.
was the fight?
What, you empty fucking loser. You take your shirt off. You're a 61-year-old man. Stop. I can't handle it. I'm not. Listen to me.
Why does
You don't
I-
look like you're 61.
You look good.
Yeah, you're not an MRI. Let me tell you something.
What does that mean?
You can't
Yeah.
see the insides. That was pretty
I don't
clever.
wanna
He is an
see
MRI. He's a monumentally rotten idiot. Thanks.
Wow, you're so quick.
Well, what was I going to
Put
do?
your shirt on. You're embarrassing everybody.
I couldn't think of the M.
No, well, good. We'll do it later off air.
No, like,
Hey, wait a minute,
it
guys!
isn't.
It's the summer. Sun's out, guns out. Let's take our shirts off.
Let's make
Why don't
muscles.
you take your shirt off?
It's not good.
Let's see it. We've never seen it. Stand next to him with your shirt off.
Well, there's no reason
We
for me to
don't-
do it. I
yes,
don't work on
We
that.
don't care about your fucking.
You know what?
pale
You know what Sam's
complexion.
torso looks like.
Okay, if you don't care, then that's no problem. We
You-
won't.
do
We
you know
won't do
what-
it then.
See it.
I've seen his. It looks like. Did you ever see a hazard bag with blood in it?
That's right. That's a good description.
Yeah, you're actually in better shape than
No,
Troy,
he-
I think.
No, I don't think
How
so.
old are you? How old are you?
40.
Yeah, you look
You
great,
40?
man.
I think you're younger. Yeah, I think that you're in better shape than Troy.
I don't think Voss is in better shape than
Neither
Troy.
do I. I think you
No, he
can't
is.
compare. It's like comparing.
Well, you can.
You can.
compare.
No, you
Definitely in better
can't
shape than
because I'm. All right, so no one case closed. Listen, I know you guys are trying. Let's go to the Keith fucking bombing video. It's going to be a lot better.
I'll tell you what.
No.
I'll make you a deal.
There's no deal.
If you give me 5 topless seconds, and the
No.
listeners, it's only fair
No.
because Jim wants to hear Keith.
No,
I
and-
want to hear Keith. Listeners want to hear
Here's
Keith.
what I'll do.
Hey, Travis, do you want to hear the Keith Robinson stuff?
Yeah, but we can't get to that
We can't.
until we do
Until this is-
I need
resolved.
5 topless seconds.
Listen, Travis, you fucking follower. Used to be a leader.
Travi.
Stop. Used to be a leader.
When?
Travis a great leader.
Exactly.
Travis was a leader. Hey, kid, get out.
Hey, don't say that.
Here's what I'll do for you guys.
Tell me.
Hear a gunshot.
Next time I come in, I won't eat. Plus, I ate, and I'm.
It just keeps farting in my direction.
It's fucking brutal too.
And you just spit food.
Did I?
Yes.
I didn't think I had any left.
Oh.
So next time I come in, I'll do it for the last time. I just need a couple more
come
weeks.
on.
I'm telling
No,
you.
we need to compare
I
and
don't care.
contrast. We
Listen
need a
to me.
before and after.
Listen to me, you Bodak.
What's that even mean?
I know.
He's insulting you with something he would insult a comic with at a roast in the early 2000s.
No, I like it. I think I might shit myself.
I almost shit my bed last night.
I don't want to.
Would you have stayed in it?
No, I would have to clean it. I felt the gasser, and the liquid came right to the
Oh
edge.
my god.
When?
In my bed last night, I had to run to the toilet. I almost shat my bed. Of course.
That's disgusting. A
Why
nude
at
bed
night?
shit?
Who shits at night?
It just happened. What am I going to tell you?
Was somebody over earlier?
I drank a lot of vegetable juice. I did. I drank 2 giant vegetable juices.
Feel a little gurgle?
You talk about. I know. Off the air. Come here.
No, your mic is on.
That's not how it works.
Just write it down, Rich. You're a terrible whisperer. I don't know what you're going to say. Just write it down because you'll wind up whispering something that's.
No, it's not bad. Do you have a pen?
Just write it. Yeah, yes. You get a pen
What are you
out.
going to write down, Rich?
Just don't say it.
Okay, he's writing.
Maybe you talked about it, but I don't want to bring it up if you didn't.
Okay, he's writing an essay. It's goddamn Chris Hardwick text.
It really is. It's
What are we thinking?
yeah.
You talked about it?
Oh yeah. Why are you writing that down like that?
Talked about what?
Oh, okay.
It's
What
not
is
a
it?
secret?
What's the non-secret?
The Jews controlling the media.
Oh yeah.
No. Yeah, Nick getting punched. We did talk about that, of course.
I didn't. What was the story?
We didn't talk about that.
DePaulo?
Oh, maybe you talked about it on Monday.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, we did address
Yeah,
it.
apparently he got punched at Levity Live, right?
I don't know where. I don't know the
some,
story.
At the
I
Palisades.
guess it was some woman at the end punched him.
After the show, I mean,
The way I heard the story was he was doing his pictures and
Yeah.
merch and whatever at Levity Live in the Palisades, and a girl came up to take a photo with him, and one of her parents punched him,
No, she punched him. Was it one of the parents?
or maybe one of the parents took the photo and she punched him.
Yeah.
and
Just some.
Yeah, that's what it was. I think the dad was taking a photo and the daughter punched him.
why?
Yeah.
Did
Because
he have
he's-
her arrested for assault?
I think some cops came out.
Because my daughter wants to. That's when the guy came over to him and told him that he loved the show, adding, "But my daughter wants to punch you in the face." It was at that moment the man's daughter sucker punched Nick, hitting him right below his left eye. He didn't even finish the word face, and she sucker punched me. Nick told Bennington's. Nick did nothing in response, but asked the guy whether this had been a setup. He did call the police to have a report of the incident made. Yeah, of course. She looked like the poster girl for Occupy Wall Street and a self-righteous little twat. He said, the world doesn't allow him to hit back. He'll take it to court. Good, he should.
Yeah,
Good. He should
absolutely.
100%. I hope Nick presses full charges on this fucking asshole.
I do too.
100%
That's
for
what
punching
happens
him.
when people feel like there's no consequences.
Yeah, you
for them.
fucking brat, little
Yeah.
spoiled brat. You don't like Nick's point of view? Go fuck yourself. Get up and leave the show, baby.
Yeah.
that's fucking.
You're not
furious.
entitled
That's
to fucking
furious.
punch Nick in the face because you think he's
Ever.
he's a terrible person. You don't
What?
like his jokes.
You
Go
don't-
fuck yourself.
You don't like fucking Hamilton? You're gonna go fucking knock out. Go fuck. I
Hold
hate.
on. What was his name?
I know what his name was. Do you?
Who?
Yep, go ahead. You said
'Cause
you don't
you're
like
saying
Hamilton. You're
Hamilton,
gonna go knock
yeah.
it
Yeah,
out.
you're gonna go knock out the star.
Let me go to Nick in Detroit.
Oh my god.
Where did you learn your trade, you
Wait,
stupid fucking
who's
cunt,
the
you
guy's
idiot?
name? Puerto Rican guy.
You stupid fucking blabbermouth cunt!
Put. Okay. Nick, what's going on?
Gentlemen, the
Hey.
show today has been absolutely great.
Thank you.
I just have one request, if you might.
Get rid of.
I want to see if we can get the legend, Rich Voss, to take his shirt off on today's show to make
No.
my morning.
It's not gonna happen.
Will
Your
you
last-
buy
He's a fan.
Imagine, Richie,
Last time he
Hold
called.
on.
Richie, imagine all the people around the world that will buy your roast once you take your shirt off, and
You know what?
and you entertain the millions of people listening to the show right now, Richie. We all tune in to hear you. We all tune in to laugh, to be entertained, to be happy. All we want you to do, Richie, is to take your shirt off for us, please, buddy.
on,
Make
Rich.
our morning.
Come on,
How about
Rich.
this?
What?
Thank you,
How
Nick.
many people will buy that roast? Thank you very much, Nick. How many people will buy that roast if Voss does that? Because honestly,
Yeah.
What?
people
We don't
buy the
know.
roast. The
Let
roast
me.
is
Well,
really
let me.
funny.
Let me go to Miguel in Los Angeles. What's up, Miguel?
Hey, good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Hey, I'm contemplating about buying the Voss roaster now, but if Rich takes off his shirt, I'll buy it.
Buy it, not rent it. Buy it.
First,
Buy it,
we,
Wow, that you wouldn't take
What?
off your shirt for all these people that are going to buy the thing.
I'll buy it too.
I don't think this guy can buy the.
Wait,
Buy
Troy,
it.
you'll buy it?
Uh,
I will buy it tonight.
I'll buy it.
I don't think he could buy.
That's three. That's three sales right now if you take your shirt off, too.
Yeah,
And you're
that's
going to
not
buy
bad.
it? That's
Okay,
four.
here's the deal.
I was there. I'm not going to buy it. But
Yeah,
that's four.
Here's what I'm
I see it.
saying. I'll come
it
in
off,
next
you
week and
fuck.
I'll see how the sales went up from today. See,
That's not. We're not. No.
Yeah, listen,
That's not fair.
it's not. You know what?
You don't do. Yeah, I would gladly give you $1 tomorrow for a
that's
hamburger
you guys.
today.
No, that's the opposite. You
No,
guys
they're going to
are-
buy it right now.
Right
How do
now.
I know that?
It's an even. Look at the sales figures. It's
That's
an
what
even
I'm saying. I got to
exchange.
see this.
You can't come back next week anyway. We're all booked.
Yeah, we got booked. We got a solid
Book
week of
solid.
shows.
Let me see.
Bobby and Mark Norman.
That's right. Yeah, Joe Mackey.
Joe Mackey.
Yeah.
Sam Morrell.
Sam Morrell, Joe List. Yeah.
Holy
Dan Soder.
Dan Soder. Yeah.
Big J. Wilkerson.
Yeah. Luis J. Gomez.
Luis J. Gomez coming.
Yeah.
Very
guys-
big week of
Two
comedy.
Two booked.
Hold on,
How do
Quinn.
you
Colin
get that?
Quinn.
Do we
When's
want
Colin
Colin
coming
Quinn?
in?
Why the fuck we want Colin on this show? Oh, that's right. He's brilliant.
He's the best radio guest.
So Miguel, you'll buy this special
Yeah.
if Voss takes his shirt off.
Rich, come on, man. If you don't do it, I'm gonna be forced to listen to all these shitty podcasts.
Okay.
You know
Thank
what?
you,
I'd rather
Miguel.
you do that and suffer.
Let's go to Paul in New Jersey. What's up?
Sure.
What's up,
Take
Paul?
your shirt off, Rich.
Hey, good morning, guys. What's going on?
Morning,
Hey,
Paul.
Hey, me.
If 100%, I will buy the roast if Voss takes his shirt off.
Dude, now people are doing it for real. People love it when you take your shirt off, and
Why
People
do
will
they
buy the
love
road
it?
because it's fun and you're in
it's
good
fun,
shape.
Look,
and you're in good shape. And people are going to do
Let's see. I got dinner, huh?
Nothing makes me laugh more. He's going to get in so much trouble.
Rich, are you going to hear shit about that later?
It's just gonna be a big fight.
The speed at which he changes his mind.
Oh yeah.
Here's my favorite moment. It's this. You know, I don't want. It's when he gets off the seat and you know it's about to happen. Good for Rich. Don't take any shit.
Yeah, fuck that, Rich. You
No
look
one
good
tell
with
you.
your shirt off.
Don't
No
put
one-
it up. Let me look at it before you. Put
Yeah.
It up.
All right.
I always pick a good one.
Let's get that video up on social ASAP, bud.
I'm in.
Oh,
Oh, I gotta leave at 10:30 today.
why?
And this is for real because I have to check out of my hotel by 11 and my luggage is in there.
Oh,
in
that
my
was
room.
Awesome. Awesome.
What's awesome about it?
You took your shirt off.
I paid $300 fucking to come into New York today.
Well, I'm going to tell you this. You're going to get a lot more money than that from sales of this Voss roast. Everybody.
They're not going to buy it for
Yes,
that.
of course they will. You took your shirt off. Voss took his shirt off. That's the deal. That means Troy, Rob, you actually had already purchased it, correct? Yes. Okay. So except but that counts.
Yeah.
Troy and Travis, you have to buy today.
I forgot. I already bought
I have not bought it.
You
but
had
I
already
will.
purchased it,
Yeah,
Travis?
that
Okay.
slipped my mind.
Okay, so that still counts to the total.
I'm on that mug, and I'll do it.
You're going to do it.
Yeah, I'll buy it.
Troy, you're going to buy it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, you made the deal. Miguel's going to buy it. Paul's going to buy
Actually, you know what?
Nick in Detroit.
I don't want to buy. Here's 20. That's from me and Sam.
it. Okay. He just threw $20
Now
at
it
him.
feels like prostitution.
Yeah.
There
There
Why
you
you
go.
giving me? I don't want $20. I did a podcast.
Jim just threw a $20 bill
I did
at
a
him.
podcast yesterday.
Ooh, how'd you get that?
And a guy offered me $100. I go, I don't want your fucking money to
Well,
do it.
if it's a guest fee.
Yeah, but still.
I would have taken it.
Oh, no, I don't look good in that.
Yes, you do.
Look how fat I look.
No.
No, look that. Look
You're
Wait,
looking
wait.
down. It's almost like a Mapplethorpe photo.
Troy,
I got to get a better picture.
are you?
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
get a better
I
picture.
get a better one.
Let's take two. Rob,
I get a better
where's Rob? We need to do a take two.
Pose against the wall.
Yeah. We're doing a take two, bud. Yeah. We got it. We had to get a take two because Rich didn't like the way he looked in the first one.
Look at your abs, bro.
Yeah.
He does have really good fucking insect abs.
Do you think that?
You got a better one? Let me see.
I gotta go.
Do you think that
I'm serious.
the fact that he had to do a second one?
Bad one of you would never do that.
Do you think the fact that he had to take a second one is going to make Bonnie think he's more empty or less empty?
Is she gonna be mad about that?
See, that one doesn't look. I look heavy in that.
No, you don't.
Are you crazy?
He looks really good in that.
Yeah, look.
You know what?
Let me see.
Just to be on the safe side, you'll post both, right?
No, don't fuck. I'll never do it again.
Okay, well that's already up.
That's not up. You didn't put
It's
it up
on.
already.
You're looking at it on.
I'm putting this one up now.
Let me see.
It looks good.
Oh, put that up. Come on.
Let me see. They're both good.
Come on.
They're both good.
Oh, what the fuck?
Which one do you want?
Holy shit! Voss is in fucking great shape.
He's in great shape.
It really annoys me.
That's why we like seeing him without his shirt on.
I really wanted a fucking picture that he looked terrible in. This
No.
cocksucker has abs.
He's got abs.
Put that one up.
And everything in that sentence is
I
accurate.
will. Put it
Yeah.
up right now.
That's not up, is it?
Go on now.
Huh?
No, that's
Is
not
that
up.
up?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, you took another one. That's not bad.
No, this is a better one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put that down.
So
Oh, now.
you can post the second one and say correction. This is what Voss looks
No,
like.
listen, if I'm going to do it, I got to listen. If my wife leaves me, at least I need to line something up.
That's right. No, you're right. Look, anybody
I tried
that-
to create a Grinder account for him.
That's right. Anybody that thinks that this is the joke here is that Voss isn't in good shape does not understand anything. Because
Yeah, Voss is in good shape.
that's why
Of course
I
he
like seeing you. You're in amazing shape. That's
Yeah.
the whole point.
No, not that picture.
What? The picture that I just saw that Troy took,
Yeah.
you could see your abs. You could, show Voss that.
It's a six pack. It annoys
Look
me.
at look at the pectorals.
Yeah.
No, I don't like that one.
Let's get another.
I like the one. No, just beat it. You don't listen.
Hey, what do you take Voss for?
Oh,
You know?
I'm gonna shit myself. Let me.
Don't shit
get rid
yourself.
of that.
I see.
laugh-
That's really
Would you
good.
laugh if Voss shit himself?
Keep that.
I would
one.
really like that. Because imagine if he had to go home and he's like, "Okay, Bonnie, today on the radio show, I took off my shirt twice and then I shat
I
myself."
shit my pants.
That's a better one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good shot. Rich.
You're in insane shape.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
In all honesty, you're in great shape.
Yeah, your wife should not be upset about that. Your
Yeah.
wife should be thrilled that that's what she married.
Yeah.
Quite frankly.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Was that you, Rich?
Yeah, of course it was Rich. He's
Rich.
standing up.
Right next to me.
I'm
Wow.
sorry. It didn't. Mine don't travel.
Yes, they do.
He's talking about his jokes.
Let's go to
So you
Rodney.
put that one up?
Talking to the
It's
mic,
up,
Rich.
man.
Up,
What-
Rich.
how do you think you're
It's a
seeing
radio
it?
show.
Oh man, all these farts. I know something's leading up.
Let's go to Rodney in Texas. Rodney?
Hey, okay.
Hey,
I got an oil field. Why?
Can we get an epic photo of the four legends in the room taking their shirts off all together, please?
No.
Unfortunately not. No, unfortunately
No.
that's
I'll
not
do
it. That's
Please.
not available.
No, I'm not in good enough shape.
Yeah.
But I'm just honest about
It's
it.
like punching down.
What is?
I have nothing today.
Dude, you just took a great topless picture.
I know.
We were laughing at stuff before. What do you mean you have nothing? Don't get down on
Some
yourself.
days you don't have it.
Today was good.
Yeah,
Has
it's
been
all right.
good.
Yeah.
It's been pretty good,
There's
I
been some
think.
good ones.
Yeah.
But that, I'm pretty impressed with that one.
Right. Right. If you go to @JimandSam Show
Although
on
my
Twitter.
hair's a mess, it looks like
Yeah,
I'm bald.
nobody's looking at your hair with that
it does
body.
look. It does look like thinning. Yeah.
It
Yeah,
does.
it's because of the hat. And
No, it's
everything. Yeah.
No, it's not. It's because of the follicles.
You think that's what it is?
Yes, I can see it from here.
Oh.
No.
Well, the photo's up on @JimandSam Show on Twitter, and we're posting on Instagram too, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Does that look bad?
You look great. You're,
Plus,
you're in way better shape than me.
And we'll post them both?
Yeah, you're in good shape,
No,
Rich.
don't post the first one. Why would
It's already
you
up
post
there. It doesn't matter. Who
It does matter. It's not you. It matters.
But yeah, but you in shape though.
Yeah,
That-
but the other ones are the ones that people are gonna fucking Photoshop. Okay.
No.
Yes, and they're gonna put like a fucking dolphin's head on my fucking whatever.
No.
Listen,
dolphin head. Why?
I don't know. It's just the first thing that came to my mind.
So does
I don't know. I just.
Why would they do that to a dolphin?
Whoa, boy.
I know. It's not good.
No,
I
I
just
not
just
too
put
much.
that one up.
I
Why
know.
the fuck? I try to be nice and be a team player.
You're killing it, Rich.
Yeah.
What do you mean I'm killing it?
You're doing a great job.
Yeah, but not
I
when you put the bad one
really,
up.
I can't tell you how much I appreciate that you did that.
I do it for you, man.
I know, because you know it makes me laugh so much. You know it's so much fun for me. I love it when you do it, and I really appreciate that you do it.
But you don't know that I'm going to get in a fight over this.
That's part of the reason why I like it so much. Because now it's like there's a whole other element. It's not just Rich has no shirt on. It's, oh my God, this is so funny because Bonnie's going to be so upset with him.
Right.
I need that picture for Grinder.
What's she going to say to you?
No. Those my flower tats look pretty good.
You don't
up
want the
there.
Sirius XM on Grinder. You have to
I
block
wanna
that
put-
out.
I
Yeah,
wanna
don't
put-
put our show name
What
either.
if I put right here under more?
You're not into it. It's a microphone, Rich.
Yeah,
You
Rich,
gotta
you're
have a
talking into a
microphone.
TV monitor.
What? No, I'm going to Troy from those.
It's
two
all
flowers
electronics.
connecting
The mic, Rich.
Oh,
I'm not
from
trying to be a dick.
from the. I'm
You
gonna
want
ask Troy.
it's
Troy
under your
knows
chest.
He gets in front of the mic and he stops
what do you
talking.
think from the flower to the next?
How about a
under my-
noose?
I don't know. Put some more flowers.
You think it'll work?
What do you
Yeah,
think
of course
Bonnie's
you
going
put
to
them
say to you,
together.
Rich?
Yeah, I'm gonna. Huh?
What do you think Bonnie's going to say to you? Your
Just
wife.
say you're just an old, empty fucking soul.
Yeah.
Why do you do it for their pleasure? You're a
That's why we do
headliner.
stand up.
You're going.
Right.
You're a fucking major act. You're a legend. You don't need to do that for a laugh. And I tell her, you're right. But I can't say no to my buddies.
Thank you.
It's just
You know,
fun.
It's
just
fun.
stupid.
It's just a fun time. And
You
look,
know.
here's good news right here. Joe in Virginia.
How do you do, Joe?
What's happening?
Oh man, I missed it.
Damn it.
Hang on for a sec, Joe. Voss had some kind of headphone error that I was looking at the phone screen for.
Of course he did.
I'm going to need Jim to explain
Do you
what just
understand?
happened.
Oh, please.
Travis, did you see it?
No, I was reading the replies on our
Shit.
tweet.
He picked. Well,
Got
here's
the
the
video
good
camera.
news. We got a camera.
Oh, yeah.
Right on him. He picked the fucking camera up. Is there a way we can go back and get that in the commercial break?
I mean, as soon as we go to break, you can watch it on,
Dude,
on the camera.
he picked it up. Look at where's Anthony, can you come in and see the time on so we know exactly how far back to go? And he picked the headphone up to hear it, and he hit himself right in the fucking head.
Oh, that's amazing. By the way, we're already getting tweets from people that are buying it and screen capping their receipts.
Voss is a fucking trooper.
Yeah.
And the roast is hilarious. It's truly hilarious.
Yeah, honestly, you probably should have bought it anyway, but go ahead, Joe.
I was gonna say I rented it, and now I've got to fucking buy it because I kept rewinding it, and I'm gonna run out of time. It's really, God, Florentine took a fucking beating.
Yeah,
but
just
it
see
was,
where. Sorry, but just see where the time
it's
code is.
really funny.
See,
Thank
there it
you.
is.
Thank
Joe
you.
is now going to buy it. Everybody's buying the Voss roast.
Yeah,
and
you
going
should
to
do it. Everyone, everyone fucking killed.
VossRoast.com.
$10, and it's fucking $5 just to rent it if you only want to watch it once. And I just, it's funny, man.
And Voss took his shirt off for you. Oh, no.
What?
This isn't great.
No, don't stop at mentioning Bonnie because she's just gonna see it.
Yeah, because in a reply to the tweet with you with no shirt on, somebody wrote, "Nobody tell at Bonnie McFarlane. She might get mad."
Yeah.
What kind of fucking snitch is that?
They are snitches. Don't.
That's not
snitch.
good. That's not good. There's a few of them actually.
Oh, see, that's horrible.
No, it ain't.
Yes, it is. Where's
It's-
a good one?
It's good. It's good.
I want a good one.
Yeah.
All right.
Look, gonna buy the DVD now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do need to. At some point, we should have Bonnie in studio to ask why she's got a problem with Voss taking his shirt off.
100%.
By the way, speaking of people with a problem with Voss, that wasn't really a problem. But when Mike Cannon was in here on last Friday, I want
I
to
wasn't
say
here.
you were not here.
Yeah, I was off joking.
But he said I was congratulating him on getting up at the Comedy Cellar. And he said, yeah, it was just like, it was dumb luck, and this person stepped out. And he said, I would have had a half hour, but Voss insisted on taking 10 of my minutes.
We're not at the Comedy Cellar.
That's what he said, right?
No, you don't do a half an hour at
No,
the
he doesn't
Comedy
have
Cellar.
out the cellar.
Did I get that story wrong, Travis?
Maybe in the stand.
I don't know. He said it may have been the stand.
It was
Somewhere.
probably the stand, and I probably needed to do 10 minutes for something.
Sure.
Yeah.
And the fact, and I hear he's a funny guy. I heard
Yeah.
his CD is good, but if Rich Voss wants to do fucking 10 minutes,
That's right.
That's what the fuck you got to deal with.
Right.
That's, you know what?
True.
The fact, you're lucky I didn't do your whole half an hour. Go fuck yourself. What the fuck is wrong with these new comics? You grow a beard and all of a sudden you're a headliner? Go fuck yourself. I hear he's funny. I have nothing bad to say, but there was a reason I had to do it.
I don't know if he actually had a problem with it or not. He just brought it up, and I thought it was funny. And I was like,
he wasn't mad?
He didn't seem, no, he was just like, yeah, I was going to do 30, but then Voss had to do 10.
Get Mike Cannon's new CD. It's fucking really good. No, he's a real funny guy.
He's
man.
very, yeah, we have him on. He's very, very funny.
Very funny.
Yeah.
I never heard him once.
He's funny on the radio.
No, he is funny.
I don't know his act, but he's funny in the air.
Do you know who's on fire? Podcast. This kid, Jared.
Chip Chipperson?
Yeah, this kid, Jared.
Oh, Jared Freed? Yeah, I like Jared.
He sold out 2 shows at the Underground, all females only.
Yeah, he does some relationships.
What is he, fucking Jenny Jones? But he got all fucking
Jenny Jones?
What is it, 96?
She used to do a show with all females on tour. That's why she got famous. She did no males allowed at her show.
When
How
she
about
got
Sally Chippy Raphael?
Hey, dude, Jenny Jones hasn't been nobody
I know,
knows her for 20
Everybody
years.
brings up old references here. So I
Jenny
gotta keep-
Jones?
All female audience?
Yeah, see, that's how she got famous.
No, I know that, but
It's a while ago, you know?
I think she had breast cancer. I think she lost her breast.
I'm sorry to hear that.
cool. Thanks for trying. Any more facts? Fun facts with Rich?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.